Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Thomas Tierney III. Are you currently a U.S. citizen struggling to survive after the recent recession? Things are just about to get a whole lot worse. Major cutbacks to government spending means loss of jobs and already a hard time. Automatic spending cuts put into law by the Budget Control Act, signed by President Obama in August 2011, is currently going to affect hundreds of millions of people in the country directly over the span of the next 10 years. This is also not to be thought of as just a bad thing. The sequester itself is actually going to help and fix the country for the wrongdoing that we have already made. Currently we are in debt as high as World War II, which is ridiculous if you think of the fact that in World War II we were fighting to keep the world in itself, safe. First, knowing what a sequestration is, its functions surrounding the definition will help create understanding. Second, why the sequestration is in its place and how it's implemented. Lastly, what the dramatic effects that this sequester will have on the American society after the damage has been done will show the importance of the issue. Reductions in financial aid, research, and job training programs are just the start of the cuts itself. The cuts are meant to cut $1 trillion out of our budget directly, right off the beginning, and over the next 10 years, another $1 trillion adjusted to spending cuts. That has to do with these institutions that provide financial aid, research by government, as well as job training programs. That's not to mention the huge cuts that's going to be taken out of our military spending, which closely relates to me, the military spending and the financial aid. Currently I am on financial aid with a GI Bill from the military, so to me, without the financial aid I won't be able to go to school, and I already got accepted to UCF Business School, so I'm not the procured most, but being in that business school would actually give me a career and help my family survive, which would be beneficial. That is in jeopardy. That's why this actually holds dear to me. In the military, I was more of a Republican, so in the military, financial spending is based upon the government's allotments to military spending, because we can't get raises, we can't get things done the way we want done, basically more money for us, as families, unless the government actually provides that. A reason to listen would be Americans will be deeply affected by the upcoming sequester due to the actions of our government in the previous times. The sequester will destroy many Americans' dreams of finishing college, providing their families and living with a comfortable life over the next 10 years. But like I said before, that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It actually will right over 10 years the wrongs that we've made, hopefully being able to cut a small amount of the deficit we currently owe, which just make our livings a little bit easier and able to pay for the schools and the things that we currently have. One of my suggestions would be, directly as well as from Chronicle.com, is by Ali Bidwell, is that the government itself take pay cuts throughout the government, which the sequester, if you look into it when it was signed in, doesn't show any attachment to the government itself with their pay and their salary and so on, or their reduction of the fact of how large government is. If you took that policy, you added that, and you also added things which have needed to be, which can't be explained at the moment, but laws that are currently in place that can be revoked or changed to add tax revenue to every state, which would generate some, a large amount. Anyways, to finish it off, the sequester itself, in my opinion, will be a good thing, as well as many to come. Thank you.